About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium. Stepping into the box, Kyle Anthony. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Chris Carter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chris Carter.
Lifted in the air to center. Anthony has a beat on it. One away. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Anthony comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz on the move, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season.
No, ball 4.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. In to score the runner from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Anthony. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got
1 run scores. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, that base hit right there is his 100th RBI of his career. So that's a nice milestone that he won't forget soon.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. Luis Severino earned his 9th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save. His 31st of the game. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
This guy has been a serious thorn in.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kyle Anthony. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Anthony.
In there, a base hit.
Well, nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to maybe steal that bag, now you're looking at driving in the run or possibly having hitters at first, runners at first and third, as opposed to first and second.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently 3rd on the team in RBIs. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at 3rd. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 4.
Gene Segura.
Lifted in the air to center. Anthony has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
High in the air out to center field. Anthony moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Kyle Anthony.
Number 12, Kyle Anthony.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Dyson. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
12.
Kyle Anthony. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Danny Valencia.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Refsnyder moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Anthony. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Anthony.
Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
The 0-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Carter is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another chance? Sergio Samuels ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Nelson Cruz now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Anthony on the move, and that's the third out. Now batting, Kyle Anthony. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball at the plate. Kyle Anthony, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors if he can avoid a collapse here in the final months. It's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Brantley is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony.
Swinging a looper to left. Brantley shading to his right. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Anthony. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kyle Anthony.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Kyle Anthony. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Brantley will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Geyer. And the inning is over. We'll see Carlos Santana when we...
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx.
Batting third, center fielder, Kyle Anthony.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Lindor is there for it. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Anthony comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
Stepping in, Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kyle Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners on the move for second, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Set to deal on 2-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Kyle Anthony. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Striding in once again, Joel Montes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Montes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anthony giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another shot now.
Center
Kyle
fielder,
Anthony.
12, Kyle Anthony.
Hard liner to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Fair to say. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Anthony has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Anthony will settle under it to make the play for the first out. Digging in once again, Joel Montes. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians strand a couple. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Anthony. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Anthony.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. New York slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Chasen Shreve gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Left 3 men under. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today the third. Ready now, Kyle Anthony. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Herald this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Throw won't get him. Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak.
The 1-2 pitch. chopped weakly to the left. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that's a nice little swinging bunt. He just swung over the top of it, got enough of the baseball to dribble it down third base. Third baseman did everything he could to try to make a play on it. Just didn't have enough to get him before he got to the bag. Base hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Previous history with Sabathia, he's only 1 for 10. He also has 1 home run. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Anthony.
Number 12, Kyle Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Settling in now, Kyle Anthony, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Anthony. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jackson ranging back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it and got the base hit. Man, great.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Anthony. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across.
Left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That's why he's a superstar, the grand slam. You pay the price to watch him play, and when he comes through and does something special like this, it's worth the price of admission.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy...
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this fourth. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Bradley runs. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Anthony is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Kyle Anthony. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1 ball, no strike.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts going back on it. He makes the running play. 2 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold? So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Anthony is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Josh Rutledge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Rutledge.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Oh, and he botches it. Benintendi is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Digging in once again, Kyle Anthony. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit ball to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Greg Bird. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia dives. What a stop. Wow. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Didi Gregorius.
Grounded to the right. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance?
Now
Kyle
batting,
Anthony.
center fielder, Kyle Anthony.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird
33.
digs in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Pedroia, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Anthony giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Kyle Anthony. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Here's Didi Gregorius, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they...
Oh, look at Ramirez. Got him.
Out.
So striding forward now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Tanaka pauses. 0-2 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium. And the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty.
Here's Mookie Betts. In past meetings with Tanaka, 4 hits in 25 tries. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no. Stepping in, Kyle Anthony. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
He's running towards second. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
The batter,
digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Anthony. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, what a way to start the new month. He gets 3 hits here in the game. The first day of the month, you're feeling good about turning the chapter and moving into this month now.
First baseman number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way, hits a line drive, and doesn't get the hit.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A windup and the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Refsnyder moving forward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Anthony is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Ready once again, Kyle Anthony. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Yankees with their 80th win to pace the division. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium. Digging in, Kyle Anthony. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Pedroia is able to get there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Yankees forced us. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Castro into shallow center, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Kyle Anthony. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dustin Pedroia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and Kyle Anthony will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Greg Bird.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Here's Chris Young. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Chris Young.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. Standing in, Kyle Anthony. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And this is fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it. Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium. Stepping into the box, Kyle Anthony, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a leap, but it's fired right over his head. And he will score now from first, and the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting fifth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime versus David Price. 14 hits in 33 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home run. Into the box, Kyle Anthony.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Chasing after it is Bradley.
And the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Mookie Betts.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Anthony on the move. 1 out. Here's Brock Holt now, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Anthony on the move, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Anthony. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot.
Kyle Anthony will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. High pop-up. Bogarts is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, head-to-head against Michael Pineda, and even 10 hits in 35 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. Sent out to straightaway center field. Anthony moves over. He gets there to put it away. Tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet. 5-0 the final score today. Michael Pineda records his 14th winning decision of the season. Chasen Shreve. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup is digging in the switch hitter, Kyle Anthony. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner ranging back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Ready for another chance? Kyle Anthony. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Jones calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sergio Samuels. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. 1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Now a swing and a fly ball. Castro ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Johnson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Johnson.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gregorius into shallow left, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Anthony. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Popped high in the air. Davis is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Anthony is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 2. Striding in once again, Kyle Anthony.
12,
he's 2 for 3 thus far.
Anthony.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb. Yes.
In now, Chris Davis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Into the box, Kyle Anthony. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 6-4 the outcome today. CC Sabathia records win number 16 on the season. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching Tuesday Night Baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Now at the plate, Kyle Anthony. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line, and he got him. No damage done. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Anthony.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Anthony. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Lifted the other way to left center. Kim's on the move. Uh-oh, he whips on it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 33.
Digging in once again, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Runner's on his way to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag. Ready once again, Kyle Anthony.
Designated hitter, Kyle Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turn, and that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kim's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Randino at second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 4-2 the final score tonight. Dylan Bundy earns win number 7 on the season. Zach Britton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds. On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here. Standing in, Kyle Anthony, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Anthony. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Anthony.
Forget about this one. Baba Booey. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, in just a little more than 2.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Anthony. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Kyle Anthony will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Into the box now, Greg Bird. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Digging in, Matt Holliday. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. In to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Anthony.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! 10-4 the final in this game. The New York Yankees get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Steven Matz records his 14th winning decision of the season. Chris Tillman couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight for my partners in the booth.
Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. There is Andrus. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Anthony.
Hot shot on the ground is short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Kyle Anthony. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of
Kyle Anthony will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Napoli is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. 4-0 the score tonight. Masahiro Tanaka records win number 16 on the season as he allows only one hit in 9. Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park. At the plate, Kyle Anthony. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Poing going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Matt Holliday.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Anthony, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Matt Holliday.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Anthony. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Poing, sprinting after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And a relay home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So stepping in, Kyle Anthony. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. 2 gone. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Michael Pineda earns win number 15 on the year.
Score this afternoon.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas, and Globe Life. Paul Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like. Because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
2 home runs in 3 days.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Anthony. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in once again, Kyle Anthony. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Kyle Kyle Anthony will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. Anthony takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much...
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different...
MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Digging in the switch hitter, Kyle Anthony. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First delivery to him on the way. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball out of the park.
Batting fifth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on. Striding in once again, Kyle Anthony. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Ready once again, Kyle Anthony. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Anthony
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Kyle Anthony will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Lustig is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Stepping into the box, Kyle Anthony. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Runners off for second. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Anthony.
Kyle Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Anthony is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's running towards second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One strike now from Archer. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone!
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Anthony. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a shot out to right center field. Gardner is on his way home. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that,
you could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-2 tonight's final. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kyle Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Kyle Anthony. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Anthony, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anthony.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, it's obvious they didn't.
Kyle Anthony will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Anthony. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The New York Yankees with their 90th win, best in the division.
With the season coming down to it, this team has a healthy divisional lead. The manager would like to keep it that way.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this. Digging in the switch hitter, Kyle Anthony. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Anthony. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Kyle Anthony. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bourne has a read on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Kyle Anthony, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Striding in, Matt Holliday. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium into the box now. Kyle Anthony, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rickard racing back, and it's gone.
Hey, there are certain guys in every way.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Anthony. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He drew a walk his first time up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, 4 for 13.
Gardner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Anthony. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. This is line to left. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready for another chance. Kyle Anthony. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. CC Sabathia records his 18th win. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium.
Batting third, designated hitter, Kyle Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Kim is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to. Striding in once again, Kyle Anthony. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony.
Tillman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Stepping in, Kyle Anthony. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Anthony. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee. Settling in now, Kyle Anthony, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trumbo. Gone!
Anybody watching that wants to know why I don't have the Triple Crown online right now? When I keep saying I have the 2 out of 3, it's because the I got pulled up this year, so I don't have enough at bats to match the team's games played. So basically I'm not in line to have that luxury of the Triple Crown. I mean, I most likely have Rookie of the Year. Yeah, because I'm just cranking everything, and probably because like there's not enough viewers to request me to upgrade the difficulty. I mean, I can play all the way up on Hall of Fame, but I'm just playing this and just having fun. It's something to chill, play, and if you want to start watching and have any input, all input would be awesome. Like when I'm on, just jump on and let me know, hey, we want to see it on hard difficulty. I'll probably throw it back on dynamic and go back to the all-star difficulty, because that's where my dynamic is, and we'll go from there, because dynamic is pretty fun because it goes with the way you're playing. If you're doing really bad, it'll drop a little bit and help you out. But, there's my third. But we ain't getting enough users, enough viewers, and it's just needs people to watch. I mean, it'd be nice to get some input, be able to chit chat with people, leave messages where I can talk back to you and stuff like that. I mean, look, beginner, this is all fun for me. If you want to see something better, then let me know. Just do something. I'm tired of not having nobody watching. I'd like to get some people. I mean, if you're working and you ain't got nothing to do at the moment and you just want to check out what's going on in the game, I mean, just message me, tell me to, or add my PlayStation account, monster_fox-10, and tell me, hey, jump on Diamond Dynasty. I'll jump on Dynasty, put that on. Just whatever y'all want. It's getting to the point where it's almost useless for me to stream this. I've streamed, this is the 19th episode of it, and hardly no viewers. Not while I'm on. I mean, I didn't even check the channel to see if it's getting anything when I'm off or anything like that, but come on now. It's like the videos, get some people looking.
From his batting coach.
But I might keep streaming this player's career. Yeah, you're welcome, you know. this career we're trying to go a little cocky, and they're not backing away. So. But come on, guys. I need y'all to start liking it and get some more viewers on here so we can start getting some input. I mean, I'll do anything you want me to do on here. It's home run derby. If you want to watch the home run derby, I'll jump on there and crank some home runs. And I mean, I got kickers I can jack some home runs with. And
so striding in, Kyle
just need to know.
What a season he's having.
That's why I ain't really been talking much. We ain't got much going on.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And
all right.
2 out,
Well, we're gonna play another.
Well, that's good hitting.
What time is it? It's 10:30. I'll play this game and one more, and then this stream's gonna be over. So, all right. We need some views, comments.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow.
Questions, comments, concerns, wants, anything. If you just need to know something about the game, let me know. I know a lot about it. If I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll walk you through it. We'll figure it out. So,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing,
we'll just jack home runs like that. That's fine. Alright, well, need some views, need some comments, need some. Usually the times I'm on I'm on after. I'm usually on about 5. And if I'm not on the game, if I'm not streaming and you want to see something on PlayStation, add me. Monster Fox 10, put YouTube, just put YouTube channel. I mean, I'll play 2K, I'll play MLB, I'll play Rainbow Six. Just let me know. Whatever you want me to stream, I'll stream. So, just let me know, guys.
He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Didi Gregorius.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it. The Dozier for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Kyle Anthony will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. High pop-up. Polanco is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go, and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Masahiro Tanaka records his 18th win of the year. Nick Tepish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
First for the victorious
last game, guys.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Into the box now, Kyle Anthony. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Hit hard to short. To his left, Polanco. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is ready for another chance. Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 12.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Rosario. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit it.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Anthony comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat. Castro leads off second. The pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. But he gets back in time. Safe at second base.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. He hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Matt Holliday.
Here's the 0-1. Scorched to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too
quick.
Striding in once again, Kyle Anthony.
The designated hitter, Kyle Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it, Sano. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
I don't have a good luck with tonight, so I tried it again.
7-1, the final score in tonight. The New
Last game, guys. That was it. Good night. I'm gonna save it right here. We go to bed. Only 1 home run. Usually I get more than 1 hit a game, but you can tell I'm getting a little tired. So let's see. Oh, we went up 2 levels tonight. It's pretty good. Alright, before we get off, we're gonna upgrade. So I'm gonna keep everything about even, so we're gonna go that's about all we can do. Trying to make sure we hit at least everything we got. Keep anything from losing track. Oh yeah, well, we're only making 500,000 a year, and I mean we're freaking killing it. So. We'll delete everything because none of that really makes anything. We'll wait until the off season. Should I get some more money? Hopefully. Adjusted overall 97. I can deal with that. Alright. Night, y'all. It's saved, right? Yeah.